So what in fact are these 5 top reasons that businesses give as an excuse for hesitating or flat out not using video as part of their marketing mix? They're claiming lack of skills. They're saying they're time poor, or that it's too time consuming, that it's too expensive, or it's just not in their budget, that they don't know what to talk about, and last but certainly not least, that they are afraid of being on camera. So we're going to explore and debunk each one of these sort of myths or excuses to really open it up for you to say, look, if you're not using video, you are missing a trick. Your competition is definitely going to be doing it. And if you don't match up with them and give your consumer a reason to know, like, and trust you through video, to communicate that way, you're going to be, the ship will have sailed and you're going to be left on the shore. And nobody wants that. So let's get into the first reason. Reason number 1 that businesses give as an excuse for not using video is lack of skills. Okay, well, I guess what skills are you trying to be able to manage? Are you expecting to be able to be your own video production company? The way around that is you hire somebody and have them in-house, that they do that all the time, or you farm the work out on a contract basis as you need it, sort of ad hoc, and with a good plan as far as how much video you're going to use through the year, what kind of content strategy you have. A video production company can solve that problem for you. Certainly if you want to spend the time going up the learning curve of how to be a good producer, how to shoot it, how to edit it, how to string the story together, and know all of the tricks and techniques of the trade that Hollywood has spent more than a century designing, I guess you could, but that's also taking away time from your business. So focus on what you're good at, and then haul in the people that know what they're doing, that can help you achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. It'll be a lot faster, a lot less stress, and you really don't need to worry about you don't know the skills. I mean, the best thing that they can do is walk you through the process so you understand how it works, and then let them get on with the job, and you come in and be the magic that's the content of the video. Another reason that businesses give as an excuse for not getting into video is that it's time consuming. Well, it's a matter of prioritizing your time, and everybody's under pressure. So we understand that you need to maximize your efficiency. Well, the best way to do that is while you're on that video shoot, creating that content, you can also be doing the photo shoot for whatever it is you're talking about. You can be using the script as part of your blog post. There's a way to take that one piece of content that you're planning and stretch it across all the other mediums, so you're actually being much more efficient with your time. Now, the production process itself takes the same amount of effort as it is to plan out any other content. So I wouldn't restrict myself by saying, oh, we don't have time to do video on top of everything else. You can do it concurrently, or you can take the plan from the video and create the other pieces of content that can fill in the gaps in your strategy. So don't use that as an excuse, use it as an opportunity to be much more efficient with your time. The excuse that video is too expensive or that it's not in your budget is really coming at the problem from the wrong direction. Video can be as expensive or as cheap as it needs to be to achieve the goal that you're after. And the best way to do that is to speak to a production company and set out what it is in your vision for creating this kind of content, not this, but a video for your business. And then explain to them that these are the sort of restrictions that you have in terms of the money that you can spend on it, and let them come up with some creative ways to solve that problem. And the other part of it is that video is an investment. So it's a powerful tool that really resonates with people, and you will get a lot more reaction and engagement using video. So the money that you're putting towards it, just like that advertising is an investment, that marketing is an investment in your business, getting that message out to people, well, it's a far more efficient way to do it using video than anything else that's out there. And this is proven time and time again by research studies, by audience feedback, by polling. So I would look at the production budget and the cost of video, not so much in the dollars going out the door and you're not going to get a return on it, to how this can be a powerful tool that can really help you generate leads, sales, and increase the respect that people have for your brand. How's this for an excuse about not using video? I don't know what to talk about. Just look online as to the kinds of content that's out there from any business that's going. I mean, it's behind the scenes, it's who you are, it's why you're passionate about it, it's the products and services that you deliver, it's the people, it's the customers. There are so many ways that you can cover this topic, that you can engage people in the story about your business, that you'll never run out of ideas. And you can keep refreshing that content as you go along. Some of it can be longer format that's evergreen, and some of it can be quick turnaround stuff that isn't really long shelf life, but it can be topical or just dealing with a current thing that's in the news, or a trend that's happening right there where you live. Any of that stuff that gives people an opportunity to kind of connect with you is a great place to start creating content. So I wouldn't limit myself by going, I can't come up with things. Look, I'll give you a list, and then from there you're just going to run with it. You'll be coming up with stuff all the time. You're never going to be out of ideas. So this reason, this excuse, is for some people a real fear, and that is being on camera. They just dread it. And you know, I can understand, because it's a matter of not really getting the process of how video production works, and that they just think that, oh, it's going to be some kind of a gotcha moment, that you'll wind up on tabloid television and be a massive embarrassment to the entire country. Your wife will leave you and your kids will never respect you again. Obviously that's not going to happen, because actors and actresses do multiple takes when they're filming or doing television, and the director chooses the best ones that are going to wind up on screen. So you could do exactly the same thing. You just shoot your, video yourself over and over, and when you finally get something that you're happy with, that's the thing that you show the world. So don't let that be the thing that stops you. And if you feel embarrassed, then don't go out in a public place and try to do this. Go to your living room or your backyard or a quiet stretch of beach, or wherever it is that you feel comfortable, that you can walk around and video yourself until you get to the point where you've lost the inhibition. And the real benefit for this is that people that are doing business, especially if you're a small business, you're the brand. You're the person that backs the business, and that's what people need to connect with. They want to know who it is they're doing business with. So if you can get on camera and show a bit of your personality, but also the passion that you have for your business, that's what people are going to buy into. And it's important that you do present some sort of a face to the company, because it just gives them a sense of relatedness and authenticity about the company and who they're working with. So get over the fear by just practice. And the more that you do it, the easier it gets, the more comfortable you're going to feel, and it'll just be like breathing. So yeah, I would just say, put that aside. Go out somewhere where you don't feel inhibited and nobody's going to be looking at you funny, and just do it.